Welcome back everybody down to beautiful Haulover Inlet in South Florida and Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. I'm your host Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the inlet, and it's an interesting day today. We've got some rough seas at the mouth of the inlet, about a 14-mile-an-hour wind, and an outgoing tide. Gonna make for some interesting conditions for some of our captains, but let's go ahead and get our battle started in round one, and we've got a sea ray making its way out of Haulover. They're coming out a little slow, and a lot of times these vessels don't fare well. No! Getting a little stuffy in here, and we're going to get a stuffing right up front. My man's going to try and pick this one back up, but he's got to get that throttle up a little bit to try and get this bow raised so he doesn't stuff it again. But he's going to sneak out the north side of the inlet, but the damage is done. He stuffs the bow and takes a loss for the boats here in the first round. Let's see if our captain here in the second round has a little better luck, and we're going to have a Donzi step into the ring and try and do battle with Haulover. And this is my kind of dude. He's got that throttle punched, and he's going to try and full send it straight into the inlet. It's a rough day. There's going to be a heavy following sea right at the mouth of the inlet. Let's see how this boat performs as it gets closer. He's going to keep the throttle down. They're going to get a little air right here, and it looks like he's going to make it no issues and probably take a win for the boats. We get the fist pump in the air, and it looks all good. Oh! No! Does he stuff it at the end? And here we're going to look at the replay. It looks like that bow stays up, and the real telltale sign, there's no water coming off the windshield, which tells me they made it and take a win for the boats. And that'll take us into our third round, tied at 1 apiece. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going for the boats. And we got another full send guy making his way out of Haulover in a skater. He's got the throttle pin, but he's going to have a little rougher time than the Donzi because he's got a head sea in front of him. Man, my guy, gets a little air, and I think he stuffs it. We're going to have to go back to the replay and take a look. Here we can see they're flying, but right here, boom, they go through. We see water coming off the windshield. That is a stuffing. Unfortunately for this crew, I hate to give them the loss because they absolutely send it out the inlet, but the inlet does smack them around pretty good here at the end, and they have to come back off the throttle. And unfortunately for these guys, Haulover's going to take the win here in the third round. Now this will give Haulover the slight edge as we move into the fourth round with a 2-1 lead, and here we've got a Monterey making its way out of Haulover. My man, you can tell a little bit here, he's got the engine trimmed up, barely got the boat up on plane, doing what he can to keep that bow up, to do his best to make sure he doesn't stuff it in this one. One of the other keys he could do here is probably head a little further to the north side of the inlet. He came right down the middle, but fortunately for him, he's going to make it out without issue and take a win for the boats here in the fourth round. That'll take us into our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. Who will take the win in this episode? Will it be the boats or Haulover Inlet? And we got a pro line coming in to take our fifth round. Here, this vessel's having a little trouble right off the bat. These guys can't quite get the vessel on the plane. There we go. Now we got it working, but our guy in the bow is actually having some struggles, it looks like. Getting banged around a little bit, and look at this one. He's got the cup in his hand. Here in a second, we're going to see it. He loses the lid on the cup, and bam, Haulover smacks the cup out of his hand. Sometimes it's the small details, and I'm going to give Haulover the win in this round, and that's going to give Haulover the win in this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.